Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sunshine State Conference Women's Basketball from the Bob Martinez Center on the campus of the University of Tampa. The Spartans of Tampa get ready to take on the Nova Southeastern Sharks. Tampa comes in with an 18-3 record, 9-1 in the Sunshine State Conference, and Nova Southeastern 10-7 on the year, 5-5 in the conference. Starting lineups for today's game for Nova Southeastern, they will start number 5, Patricia Pistol Brinson, 5'4" freshman from Lithia Springs, Georgia. Number 10 is India Shepard, a 5'4" guard, another freshman from Belle Glade, Florida. Number 21 is Grace Gilmore, a 5'10" grad student from Heartland, Wisconsin. Number 34 is McKenna Peters. She is a 5'9" grad student from LaGrange, Ohio. And the final member of the starting lineup, number 12, Madeline Hardy. And Hardy is a junior from Madison, North Carolina. The Sharks are coached by Leanne Freeland-Curry. Assistant coach is Abby Teepee Murphy and Danielle Robinson-Pratt. For the Tampa Spartans, they will start number 0, Kayla Bonilla, a 5-foot senior from Columbus, Georgia. Number 2 is Aaliyah Abney. Abney is a 5'9" senior from Rochester, New York. Number 24, Malia Sullivan. She is a 5'11" junior from Bartow, Florida. Number 13 is Dori Naj, a 6'2" senior from Hungary by way of the University of Florida. And number 23 is LaShayla Wright Ponder. She is a 6-foot grad student from Bloomington, Minnesota. The head coach of the Spartans, Tom Jesse. The associate head coach is Caitlin Mitrick. Jack Ike, along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe, and a big game for the Spartans. The Spartans picked up a big win on Wednesday night against Florida Southern and hope to keep things going. This is the start, DeCarlo, of the second half of the Sunshine State Conference schedule. Spartans go 9-1, losing only to Eckerd in the first half.
Right, and it's best to just keep front running and stay ahead to the finish line.
By the way, it's cold here in Tampa, 55 degrees. Rained. It looked like when driving in it had rained a little bit earlier in the day. Hadn't rained out at our house, but cold.
I was wondering if we were up in Wisconsin, Jack, where you're from.
No, unfortunately, the Packers are going to play in about 0 weather tonight.
Wow.
But it's so cold, there's a person sitting down in front of us who I swear is wearing a yellow snowmobile suit.
I guess he's making sure he stands out, trying to look sexy for the women's players.
Spartans are on the board early on a Kayla Bonilla 3. By the way, Kayla Bonilla, 5 feet tall, had a double-double last Wednesday against Florida Southern with points and rebounds. Not assists from the point guard, rebounds.
Right, and it's funny. I complimented her on that feat after the game, last game, and she got her 10th rebound on the final shot from the opponent in the game.
With about 1 second on the clock, she grabbed a long rebound, a desperation heave. And I mentioned that to Tom Jesse, and he's like, wow, I didn't realize that was when she did it. Dori Naj, and it's 5-0 Spartans off and running.
Yeah, it's nice to get out the gate and, like as I said, front run. This is definitely a race, and being first counts.
Standings in the Sunshine State Conference. Tampa all alone at 9-1, 18-3 overall. Berry at 8-2. Eckerd and St. Leo 7-3. Florida Southern 6-4. Then Nova Southeastern at 5-5, along with Embry-Riddle. Lynn is 4-6. Palm Beach Atlantic 2-8. Rollins is 1-9, and Florida Tech is 0-10.
Oh wow! How unfortunate to be 0-10. I mean, that just shows you the level of competition in this league. And just because Tampa's 9-1, it doesn't mean that they're just going to show up and win. You got to come and play, or else there are no nights off.
3 Spartans in double digits in scoring for the year. Aaliyah Abney leading at 14-4. Dennis Dori Naj at 12-8. And Malia Sullivan at 11-8.
And
I take that back. Let's show you Wright Ponder, 14-3.
Okay. And keep in mind, this Spartans team they've done a lot of damage, and it's just a testament to the coaching, of Coach Jesse and Caitlin that they've done, missing Dory.
Yeah, she
for
missed a
about
bunch of
5 games.
with
4
a
or 5
concussion.
games. Right.
She has played 16 games this year, started them all, but this is game number 22 on the season.
Right, so she's missed 6 games.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, 5.
5,
This is game 22.
Okay.
Yep, sorry.
Okay.
Spartans average 69 points as a team, giving up 58, so they win by about 11 a game. Lashega Wright Ponder with the bucket, off to a 7-0 run in the first 2:15 of this game.
Yeah, with this being NFL playoff season, they have a touchdown, and the other team hasn't scored yet.
No, they have not reached the end zone. Abney putting some good pressure. Long 3.
Wow.
Knocking it down is Grant.
7-3, so they scored a field goal, so we have a football game going on.
That was Kiara Grant who just came into the lineup, hitting that one. She is a sophomore from Choctaw, Mississippi. But the Spartans come right back with Lashea Wright Ponder picking up her 4th point of the day, 9-3.
Yeah, deep in the lane. She loves using that left-hand jump hook.
There's Wright Ponder putting the D on against Brinson. There's a miss, and Wright Ponder with the rebound.
Now, where Wright Ponder gives up about 4 to 5 inches in the post against Brinson, what she's able to do is push her out with her base. As Coach Jesse mentioned to me over a year ago, she leg presses 500 pounds, so you're not going to push her around on the court.
No. I take that back. That's not Brinson in the middle. It is Gilmore. And a quick timeout as Wright Ponder has just asserted herself early in this game. 6 points, 11-3 Tampa. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Ten. And here comes Nova Southeastern. And the Spartans get the rebound and come back. Bonilla between the rings. Takes it to the left. Sullivan inside to Wright Ponder. That one's deflected away. Does go out of bounds. Tampa will retain possession. Well, if you think it's cold today, it's supposed to be colder tomorrow when the Bucks play.
Yeah, 35 degrees is the temperature
for the low
for tomorrow.
Yeah. Hide your oranges.
Man, I'll tell you what. If you're outside and you're not wearing a jacket tomorrow, I would assume that you're
a
from
tourist.
Wisconsin, like
you're a tourist.
Yeah, tourist from the Midwest or Northeast. Or
I've been here long enough that I do wear a jacket.
Hey, thank you. You're climatized.
Yeah.
You're a Floridian.
I don't know if it's climatized, traumatized, something. Out of bounds, Tampa will retain possession. 11-5. Or
And I'll tell you this, I know this is backtracking, Jack, but it was nice to see Kayla Bonilla get off in this game offensively.
Yes.
By hitting her first shot.
Yeah.
She opened up the game with a 3 because as she was first arriving in Tampa, she was kind of tentative with her offense, wanting to fit in, and now she's really finding herself, and it makes the team so much better as they all compliment her, and they love it when she scores because she keeps that offensive engine really flowing.
Boy, Wright Ponder is just feasting in the low post right now. She now has 8, and the Spartans lead 13-5.
Tell you this, we've seen the Tampa Spartans women get off to some slow starts, but today they have their engines on full tilt.
5 on the shot clock, 3 on the way. No good. Abney with the rebound. Bonilla brings it out. Tom Jesse says, settle it down. Still 4.5 to go in the quarter. Dori Nodge. Bounce pass to Abney. Not anywhere to go. He found Wright Ponder. And I think they said she stepped on the baseline. Abney did before she dished.
Nice play nonetheless. But like they say, it's a game of inches. And I guess her foot was just an inch too far on the line.
Yep. Madeline Hardy back in the Nova Southeastern lineup. And by the way, for those at home, this is not Nova. It's Nova Southeastern.
Right.
That'd be like doing a Michigan State football game and just deciding to call them Michigan for the rest of the game. That won't go over.
Right. No. You better differentiate between those two schools.
Or maybe we could say Florida State and just decided to call them Florida.
Oh, no.
No.
That won't work either.
I went to my Midwestern roots and should have gone to the Florida roots.
Right. Now, I tell you this, you have enough distance that if you make the mistake and say Miami's playing, we know there's a Miami of Ohio and a Miami Hurricanes.
Yes.
They're far enough away that I don't think you'd run into too much backlash. But Florida State,
Yes.
In fact, we're probably sitting amongst Gators right now and Seminoles. But we're in the house of the Spartans.
My neighbor across the street from us is transferring up to FSU next year.
Okay.
Just came back from his visit. Good kid. Wright Ponder with a free throw. Hits that one. She continues to be hot.
Yeah, she's really on fire.
But they're going to give her a break. Terry Battle coming in for her. Wright Ponder to the bench to rest with 10 double digits in 6 minutes.
Right. Almost 3.5 minutes left to go in the quarter. In fact, she's so hot, I think her chair's on fire, Jack. Look.
Nova Southeastern, though, has come back with some shots after falling behind 8-0 and have made it a 15-11 game.
One thing that a lot of teams get, Tampa is probably one of the biggest games on their schedule, so we're always going to get the best of a team, and we bring out the best in a lot of other. That's why we have to make sure that we're at our best.
Audrey Ramsey checked into the Spartan lineup. She is a freshman from Boca Raton.
Coach Jesse showing off that Spartans depth that he has on that bench.
Yes, Terry Battle from Chicago in the lineup. And Maya Gusto got it! Wow! Little English on the ball there.
I tell you this, she definitely gets the A for English on that shot. I tell you that was very Aaliyah Abney-like.
Yes, it was.
She's the one I call the creative art basketball player.
Out of that playbook, Maya Gusto from Naples. By the way, Brinson, all right, take that back. It's a Saray McGill coming into the lineup. Brinson is in, or listed as Patricia Pistol Brinson. I was told if I said, hey, Patricia, she'd give me a dirty look. Even though I don't like calling anyone Pistol unless it's Pete Maravich.
Right. I mean, that's almost, yeah, it's hard to call anyone else Pistol except for Pete Maravich. Yes.
Loved Pistol Pete. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but
or a shot he couldn't make.
Yes. Or not afraid to dish either.
I remember back when he was playing in the NBA All-Star Weekend, they used to have a horse game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He would win.
Yeah, in which he won. One of the old videos I saw him going against George Gervin in the final. He made shots sitting down on the floor in the Indian squad.
Spin it off his finger and bounce it off his head and in.
Yeah, definitely creative.
Not exactly practical game shots.
No. He was a wizard.
Yeah. Couple free throws. 18-13, so they cut into the Spartan lead after an 8-0 start by Tampa.
Yeah, Nova's showing some pride.
Gusto bouncing it. Battle able to recover it. Shot clock to 10. Gusto at the point. Shot clock to 5. Somebody's going to have to do it. Dory on the drive. Knocks the player over and thinks she will go to the line. No, they called it on Dory, the charge, and deservedly so.
Player had the position, was waiting 2 dribbles, 2 steps. But that's where Aaliyah Abney is so vital to this Spartans tack, because with under 10 seconds, you could just give her the ball and spread it, and she'll do something. She'll make the right play.
And she's coming back in.
Right on cue.
She's going to give Malia Sullivan a breather.
They have a nice rotation going on. Everyone knows their roles. It took some finding, from the first few games to now. But I think they have a nice system going.
Brinson across the timeline. Gilmore on the drive. No good. Save, but to Tampa, no, they said she stepped on the line. Tampa retains the ball.
Now, I'd say this. I mean, I'm glad she missed the shot because the Tampa has the possession. But to teach basketball, what Brinson did, she had her defender beat, but she went in looking for the foul instead of concentrating to make the shot, and she got herself off balance. That's just a lesson to all players out there.
Nova Southeastern with 13 points. There's a travel by Bonilla. Nova Southeastern with 13 points, 11 of them belong to Peters right now. McKenna Peters. She averages 16 and a half, so hard to believe Wright Ponder's been outscored by somebody at this point.
I know.
But Peters has kind of put the team on her back early in the game here. Steal by Battle, tip to Abney. Abney, free throw line, backs it out, finds Gusto. Bonilla lobs it into Nudge. Tries to slip around a player, loses the ball, and Dory got tripped up, and I think she will foul is on one of the Sharks, number 34, and that is Peters.
Yeah, good hustle. She got down, sacrificed her body by diving on the floor. Unfortunately, it was in Dory's path, and she chop blocked her. Football term again.
Dory's going to come out. Malia Sullivan in. Tom Jesse keeping the fresh bodies. It's gone 8 deep so far in the lineup. Little weave up top. That's Bonilla. Had a block, but a foul called.
Taking it in amongst the trees. I tell you this, the first 2 weeks of the season, she wasn't doing this.
No. She was more facilitating, trying to find out who could do what and what they expected of her.
And she's really gotten aggressive offensively. It's lovely to watch a player just bloom like a rose, just opening up right in front of you.
She is a senior, so she'll be just a one and done here in Tampa.
I'll tell you this, if she could make it out of here with some type of, championship, whether it be conference or national or regional, whatever it may be, that would be a testament and a great addition to her career.
Mm-hmm. To the free throw line. First one good. 1:19 left. First quarter. And there's the 20th point for Tampa. 5th point for Bonilla. Bonilla and Wright Ponder with 3/4 of Tampa's points at this point. That's Peters, guarded up top by Bonilla. She follows her to the post. Bonilla, I think she may get the call, yeah. She kind of slid in there at the last split second.
She had some position. As quick as she is, you know, she's quick as a cat. However, she was inside the arc.
That's just her first. Tampa's third. Nova Southeastern with 5. Women's basketball played in quarters, 10-minute quarters. The 5th foul of each quarter puts you to the line for the double bonus.
Wow, somebody other than Peters scored.
Scored.
For Nova Southeastern.
Anderson's the only other person who has scored. She made a basket earlier. And this time, Hardy knocks down 2 free throws.
I tell you this, I got to give Peters, I know this game is far from over, but I give major respect to her will as a player.
And a foul called on the drive.
Tell you this Bonilla's really been playing big. I know we joked last game about the coach moving her to forward as far as her getting the 10 rebounds. But yes, but I'll tell you, the way she's taking it in, he may really have to consider that.
She goes to the line. Hit the first 2, crawls that one in. 21-15 Tampa. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. She hits the second one. Tampa's already 7 of 7 from the free throw line. And the free throw line is the difference in the game right now. Brinson across the timeline. Pounds the dribble. Finds Peters way up top. But again, Bonilla is guarding her. I don't think they switched. And she steals the ball, but it goes out of bounds. I got to watch that because that's twice she's come out to the top of the key with Bonilla on her.
Yeah, but Bonilla's, she's like a little...
And she's sticking with her.
Yeah, she's a little honey badger, man. Fearless.
Now Aaliyah Abney's... No, she's going with her to the top of the key. They like that matchup, even though Peters is 5'9", 3 on the shot clock, just lofts one up.
Good
shot
defense by Bonilla.
Yeah. So Tom Jesse's onto something here.
Yeah, she's taking the challenge. She opened up with 11 quick points. She hasn't scored since Bonilla's been on her.
On the other end, Brinson is guarding Bonilla. 10 seconds in the quarter. Sullivan drives, stops, pivots, up, won't go. And a foul on Gusto, trying to grab at the ball going out of bounds. She fouled Anderson with 4.5 seconds.
Yeah,
Only the 4th.
Sullivan, that was a good shot, creativity-wise, but she just shot it a little flat, a little more arc. Would have gave it a better chance of going in.
2 seconds, the drive, it's Brinson, and she scores by going coast to coast. Never got stopped, and she put in the layup, so Brinson with her first bucket. We played the quarter. It's 22-17 Tampa. There's the layup, and you're watching right here on TampaSpartans.tv. Pretty good game brewing here. Nova Southeastern challenging the Tampa Spartans here at the Martinez Center on the campus of the University of Tampa. 22-17 Tampa leads starting the second quarter.
I'll tell you this, Miss Patricia Brinson, she has the nickname Pistol. I don't know if it was self-ordained or if it was given to her, but when you have a nickname, you have to be, one of those outstanding players.
Yeah.
So she's shown a little bit, some leadership, but I'm waiting to see a little bit more.
And boy, Wright Ponder says, get it out of here.
And I'll tell you this, she's shown me something. I'm going to give her a nickname. Miss Wright Ponder, LaShayla L. Dub. LaShayla Wright Ponder, L. Dub P.
Bonilla out of the lineup now, so this time guarding Peters is Gusto. So they still keep the smaller player on Peters. No, that one rolled in, and there's Pistol Brinson with the bucket.
Yeah, she's trying to earn that nickname right in front of me.
Oh, that may not necessarily mean Pistol Pete got it for shooting. That may just mean she's a pistol on the court.
True, true.
By the way, men's game coming up at 4. You don't want to miss that. Nova Southeastern. Tampa is the number 3 team in the Sunshine State Conference, playing the number 3 team in the nation at 4 o'clock. As Nova Southeastern is 18-0, unbeaten in the Sunshine State Conference, obviously.
I'll tell you this, 3 is my lucky number.
They average 99 a game and give up only 77.
Yeah,
So Tampa will have its work cut out for it. And
Heavily.
the right Ponder, and again, she gets back in and just takes over.
As you were mentioning, the Nova team, they press full court pretty much 40 minutes. It's almost as you know basketball, Jack, reminiscent of
Nolan Richardson.
Yes, the Arkansas. What do they call it? 40
94 minutes of or 94 feet. I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
Or 40 minutes.
40
take your
minutes
pick.
of hell, right. Either way.
Both.
You're getting it.
Yeah. Brought them a national championship.
Yep, they beat UCLA the year they won, right? No, they lost to UCLA.
I thought they beat Duke.
And they beat Duke, and then lost to UCLA the following year.
Trips.
Yep.
One title.
Scotty Thurman was the one that hit the game winner. I actually was in camp with Scotty Thurman when we both had a tryout, free agent tryout with the New Jersey Nets, who are now Brooklyn.
A couple substitutions for the Sharks. They bring in number 2, Williams.
Looking at Thurman, the way the NBA is played today, my oh my, he probably would have been feasting had he come out of Arkansas in this basketball era. With shooting being such an emphasis on the game right now, because he could shoot with the best of them. But back then it was a more athletic, create your own shot type league, as it is somewhat now. But shooting is definitely one of the key ingredients.
Lead is down to 4. That's as close as it's been since 4-0. Full court pressure. Bonilla scampers across midcourt.
Nova's like, we didn't come up to Tampa for a vacation. We came here to try and win and play a basketball game.
Shot clock under 10. And Bonilla just now getting it going. Drives the lane, up off the glass, won't go. Back the other way come the Sharks. Williams.
They seem to have a guard-heavy post game.
Yes.
Because UT has, 2 of the shorter guards on the court right now, and whether it's Bonilla or Maya Gusto, they're trying to post them.
Brinson drives. That should be a charge, yeah.
See, people think you got to fall down for it to be a charge, but you just have to really have the position, which Kayla Bonilla had, clearly, and she got the charge called.
Foul's actually on McGill, her first. Well, being the Badger fan I am, the Badgers lost to Michigan State last night, and they had a freshman guard who actually got a technical for flopping twice. And I tell you what, he was guarding a very big post player from Michigan State on a switch. And if you watch the replay, it's like, how did you not fall down? You had no choice the way he got hit, but they said he flopped.
Yeah, it's always...
But I'm like, well, if you stand your ground, the guy's just going to take advantage of you.
Right.
That might be an elbow on Abney, though I think a strong gust of wind might have knocked down Gilmore.
I'll tell you this. I think I'm about to give her an Academy Award for that acting performance.
I mean, the elbow did come out, but I thought she was halfway down before the elbow came out.
I thought, wow, yeah.
We call them both ways, though. We'll tell you when it's Tampa.
From the looks of it, I thought she was guarding Shaq.
Jumper in the lane, bounces around, falls the other way. Got her own rebound and back in. That is Bryant scoring.
Yes.
I have trouble reading the back of her jersey. I saw the 1.
Yeah, she has her ponytail, covering her number. Yeah, she's listed as 6'4", and looking at her, she looks every inch of 6'4".
Yep, right. Ponder can't get it over the rim. And the lead is 1. Nova Southeastern has gotten back and made this a ball game. And that's going to be on Dory, I think, for just kind of sticking the knee out.
Well, I'll tell you that. I mean, this time Gilmore, that wasn't an acting job. She really did hit the floor. So she's earned this foul.
I think that's 2 on Dory Nodge, so she'll come out with 6 minutes to go in the first half.
They have a smaller lineup in.
Tampa already with 4 fouls within 4 minutes of the quarter. Brinson.
Right Ponder's going to just make sure she keeps Bryant off the boards at 6'4". Just push her out.
And an offensive rebound. Brinson has it. Out to Grant. Looking to go inside. Bonilla cut her off. 7 on the shot clock. Brinson, bounce pass inside, stolen by Bonilla. And she's pushed out of bounds, and they call it Nova Southeastern basketball.
Wow, and Tom Jesse is letting the official have it. Rightfully so. Wow, that's a tough break because Bonilla, her cover down was perfect. That was a perfect defensive rotation. She got the steal, but was shoved out of bounds by the Nova Southeastern player.
Yeah, she was tight-roping the sideline and then got entangled with a Nova Southeastern player. Into the Spartan lineup is number 32, Danielle Delano. And there's Bryant with a bucket, and Nova Southeastern has not just closed the gap, has taken a lead with 5:15 left in the second quarter.
Standing 6'4", you got to keep Bryant off the offensive boards because she may get the rebound just from her height alone.
She's not heavy.
But she's tall.
Yes. You can't teach height.
No, not at all. Height and speed.
Sullivan comes back with that one. Spartans up 1.
They regained the lead.
Running start, travel called. And with under 5 to go, down to 4:44. Tampa 26 and Nova Southeastern 25. This is Spartan basketball on TampaSpartans.tv.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work. We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
4:44 to go. Fours are wild.
444. That was the name of Jay-Z's last album.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Ironically.
Spartans have regained the lead by a point. Tampa had not a double-digit lead, but led 8-0 to start the game. And that was the largest lead of the game, but also at 13-5. So Nova Southeastern doing a nice job battling back. Gusto drives off the glass, won't fall.
It looked like that should have been a foul.
Quickly to the other end come the Sharks. Brinson. Bonilla giving her room at the arc, and there's maybe a moving pick, but might be a foul on Gusto sliding through the pick. It is.
I'm going to say this to you, Jack, as I get this idea. I'm going to propose this to the AD, Larry Marfiz, and Tom Colby. I'm going to start commentating these games with a whistle. And since we have a bird's eye view from up here, if we see a call missed by the officials, we'll just blow our whistle.
Are you going to be the fourth official?
Yeah, I'll blow my whistle from up here to stop the game. And if they don't see it, we could bring them up here. They could go to the replay booth and Andre can replay the play for them. We got to get these calls right, man.
1 of 2 on the line. It's tied at 26. That's Wright Ponder out high. Wright Ponder inside and 1.
Okay.
Spartans go up 2. Wright Ponder now with 14, half of the Spartan points at this juncture of the game.
As I mentioned, she loves that lefty hook. It's kind of like an old player from North Carolina, Seattle Supersonics, Sam Perkins.
Oh, yeah.
He was left-handed.
He was a lefty.
You knew he was shooting that. No matter what he did, he was coming back to that left hand, but you couldn't stop it.
And he lived on it.
Yep.
Wright Ponder hits that as 15 now. Brinson just holding the ball. Now finds somebody. On the drive, it's Grant. Ducks under and scores. One point Tampa lead. Late second quarter. Gusto. Lob into Wright Ponder. Foul on the way in. I think it's going to be on Grant 24.
Yes, it is.
Her second.
Nice cover down, but Shayla Wright Ponder is a beast in there, man.
And we'll try it again. This time they steal the ball. Gusto's pass didn't get there. Inside. Travel. Hardy got a little bit too excited. Sullivan, Bonilla, Delano, Gusto, and Wright Ponder, full court pressure from the Sharks. They get it to Sullivan, and they lost her, so she gets across the line. Paul deflected and taken away by the Sharks.
She dribbled into an unopportunistic spot and picked up her dribble.
Yeah, I thought she should have kept going.
Yeah, or pull it all the way back out.
Hardy catches her own shot. And Brinson now, 10 on the shot clock. Long three on the way, knocks it down, and Nova Southeastern with Grant hitting takes a 31-29 lead. Spartans have their hands full in this game.
Yeah, we got a game, Jack. We definitely have a game.
Bonilla looking, still looking, Finds Sullivan, drives the lane and scores.
Tie game.
Long three, good. Wow, Gilmore knocks that one down.
Yeah, she's been all over the court today, diving on the floor for steals, loose balls, and she's doing everything.
First matchup this year was back in November before Thanksgiving. Tampa won at 74-66 down at Nova Southeastern.
Right, so this is definitely a revenge game for Nova Southeastern. Revenge sometimes is a great motivating factor.
Sullivan, nice little wrap around the glass. That makes it 34-33 as we tick down close to a minute left. Deep three, front of the rim. Gusto has it. Bonilla looks to drive, runs out of room, tries it anyway. Can't get it to go in.
Oh, it would have been nice if she touched it off the glass.
Peters quick to shoot. No good. Oh, but nobody saw the weak side rebound, and Grant snuck in and knocked it home. She has 6. 3-point lead with 33 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, that was just a gift for her, from her hustle.
Bonilla trying to get some directions. Shot clock, game clock, couple seconds off. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Sullivan, 5 on the shot clock. Looks to go inside, fades away, doesn't fall. 3 seconds to go. Brinson has it, dishes off to Grant, and the clock runs out. But Nova Southeastern, with a strong second quarter, has taken the lead on the Tampa Spartans at halftime. The score is 36-33. And we're going to step out. We'll come back with a few minutes to go before half and catch you up on all the stats. But at this point, leading scorer for Tampa, Lashayla Wright-Ponder with 15, and Peters with 11 for Nova Southeastern. You're watching this game right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
because the Rams they seem to have like everything good that you need. They have it checked.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, but I think
we the Niners could beat the Packers too.
That's an old-time rivalry game. But I think Garoppolo's going to give up 2 interceptions. Definitely one. Because he gave up one against Dallas when, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think Green Bay may have a little bit better of a pass rush. So I can see him, and then the weather.
The weather's interesting.
Right.
They're not used to
He, I think he may. I don't want him to because I want San Fran to win.
Yeah.
Right. But I said, I told people I think that was my upset in the first game, San Fran over Dallas. But the Rams, Jalen Ramsey is definitely going to be on Mike. So the other receivers, I don't know who their other corner is, but there are two corners that do really well against Mike Evans. The guy from the Saints, I forgot his name, and Jalen Ramsey. Those are the 2 best corners defending him. So I say the backs got to catch, just like in New England. Remember when New England didn't have a great run game? Just how they dumped it off to the back. That has to come into the picture. And with Bell back, Le'Veon Bell, and the backs can catch. And Gronk. That's the mismatch in the pass game, I think.
What's defense?
I think they'll raise their level.
They were better last year.
Yeah, but I think they'll beat up Shaq Barrett, JPP, Vita Vea. But I think playing against these guys are going to make them play better. And then they picked up Von Miller. Like shit. Yeah, but Cam Akers is playing well at running back. They got Sony Michel, used to be the 2 guys from Georgia. So they have a lot. Cooper Kupp had one of the best seasons as an NFL receiver in history. And then OBJ is playing well. So I hope the key is Matt Stafford being nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of rattling him a little bit.
And they're coming across country.
Right. Because Brady this is just like him going in his living room. You know, he's been here many times. Hell. But his motivational, like, I don't, like, me, Tony Robbins, all these guys, no disrespect, but Brady is just as good a motivator as all those people. He's just not in corporate America. He's in corporate NFL. I think it's more, seriously. And I know he has books, but he needs to write a book on motivation. It'll be a bestseller in a week.
Yeah, they could have cast.
Does he? He plays for them?
Number 10.
Yeah, because they have like 3 players on that watch list, bro. Yeah, 5 is from New York. Is he like, how is he? He's lefty. Seriously? Oh, he's an inside player? He only weighs 200 damn pounds.
He's got great touch, great hands, long arms. We tried to get him. He said he was going to come visit, and then the next day,
Wow. So they pressed the whole game. Oh, here comes
They
Jack
might not
Nash.
do the whole game. They might pull it back.
Jack!
It's all right.
No. No, I'm like expedite that, man.
They might pull it off.
Piece to piece.
If we can beat it, too.
Right.
We usually beat it pretty good. We end up taking
On the
bad
back
shots.
end, what about
Once we beat it?
Yeah, that's like a turnover.
Right. And they get, last time they killed us.
Because only Martin hustles, man. That shit makes me like.
Max, man, that kid number 10 had like 10 boards.
Bro, they got to block out, though, because you don't have a 6'10" guy that just rebounds. Right, you're bringing their people here. It's like only this place will allow it. They're like helping the enemy. Only this place will allow it. Here he comes. He said he got stuck in traffic and he had a meeting.
About a minute and a half to go until we start the second half. Jack Ike along with the Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe. Women's basketball, and kind of a surprise at halftime. Nova Southeastern leading Tampa 36-33 after Tampa put up 21 points in the first quarter. A slow second quarter for Tampa. Running through the scoring for Nova Southeastern, Brinson has 5, Hardy with 2, Gilmore 5, Grant 6. Peters has 11, but she had 11 of their first 13, and we thought she was just going to carry the team, but they've gone off and scored 20 points without her and taken the lead in this game. Anderson with 3, and Bryant has 4. They're shooting 44% from the floor, 12 of 27, 5 of 14 from deep, and 7 of 10 from the free throw line. For the Tampa Spartans, Caleb Bonilla with 7, Maya Gusto 3, Lashea Wright-Ponder 15. She had double digits after 4 minutes of this game, so they've made life a little tougher for her since that point as well. Malia Sullivan with 6, and Dory Nudge with 2, though she went and sat out with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter when she picked up her second foul. Spartans are shooting 52% from the floor, 100% from the deep, but just 1 of 1 on threes, and 8 of 8 on free throws. So Spartans, if you look at the stats, should be in the lead in this game if you just base it on statistics. Rebounding at this point, 16-11, though Nova is out-rebounding Tampa. Second chance points, 9-2, Nova Southeastern with that. And bench points, 13-3, Nova Southeastern leading there. Tampa does have points in the paint, 18-14 at this point. So second half just about ready to start. Inbounding will be Shepard, and the Spartans will send out their original starters. And that is Lashea Wright-Ponder, Dory Nudge, Caleb Bonilla, Malia Sullivan, and Aaliyah Abney. We're underway, second half. Shepard, guarded by Sullivan. Looking to go deep. They finally do find a way to go deep. Curling under. Gilmore, that's Brinson. Short, rebound Sullivan.
Going to be very indicative on the way this game is going to go. I mean, I know it's 2 quarters left, but you got to come out and establish dominance early in this third quarter, especially if you're the home team, in which the Spartans are.
Tampa had a 22-17 lead. They actually had 22 points at the first quarter. Wright Ponder picking up where she left off. She has 17. Average is 14.5, so she has exceeded her average after 21 minutes of basketball. Actually exceeded her average at halftime.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, Dory's off to a slower start with only 2 points at the half, so Wright Ponder picking up her scoring pace helps to fill that void. But
Deep.
Look for Dory to get started.
And Bonilla comes away from the pack. Tampa down 1. Bonilla bounces into the Dory Nudge, puts it off the glass, but didn't go out of bounds. It'll be Tampa's ball. I don't know if Dory just got too far under or what.
Yeah. Uncharacteristic. I mean, she's human, so
yeah.
she'll make up for it, I'm sure.
That's only her second shot of the game, but as we said, she went out with 2 fouls fairly early. Sullivan, turnaround, nope. Thought she was going off the glass. Wright Ponder won't go. Gets her own rebound, goes back out to Abney. Back to Ponder. Bonilla will hold. 10 on the shot clock. Gets a pick from Dory. There's Dory, just outside the free throw line, won't go.
She's still finding her rhythm after the 5-game layoff. But she's not one to make excuses. She'll be back in midseason form real soon.
But she did play last Wednesday against Florida Southern.
Right.
But it's still, just getting that game shape.
Right.
And a block by Wright Ponder, but they call the foul. That'll send Gilmore to the free throw line for Wright Ponder, just her second. Bryant coming in, 6'4" Bryant coming in for Nova Southeastern. Alexis Bryant, a junior from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, that play was almost over. The UT had the rebound and ready to get
they were
out
heading
to the
back
races.
on the break.
Yeah, and the referee blows the whistle, but
Gilmore with the free throw hits the first. She has 6. That was her first free throw of the night. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line today. Nova Southeastern has hit 9 of 12, 75%. Tampa's 8 of 8. The lead is 3. That was close to an over and back, but nothing. And I think Tom Jesse just got teed up from an official who he was not even talking to. Tom was having a discussion with the ref you can see on the shot, but the referee from the baseline called the tee, even though the ref that Tom was talking to was 5 feet away from him.
Anyway.
Maybe animated. I'm not sure if you could hear what he was saying from that distance.
No, I wish I could, but however, if she is eavesdropping on the conversation, why is she the one calling the technical?
Yeah.
And the referee that he's speaking to wasn't offended enough to call a technical.
Right. She was
himself.
30 feet away. And he may have deserved it, but it was just odd that the person he's addressing was fine with what he was saying.
Right.
Anyway, they hit both free throws, take a 40-35 lead. Now, sometimes technicals are strategically taken. Show your team, come on, I've got fire, you get some.
True. That's a good point.
We'll see. That's Brinson. A little disorganized at the moment. Brinson trying to drive, kicks it back out. Gilmore for 3, no good. And Bonilla just snaps the rebound away. She's leading a 1-on-4 break. Gets it back to Sullivan. Bonilla for 3, short. I think it might have got tipped.
Shouldn't that be a foul maybe?
Not this time. Was not tipped, just short.
Okay.
Grant. Spartans look like they're in a zone now.
Yes,
They are. Yeah.
Just to
Bonilla
switch it up.
chasing at the top of the key.
change pace, confuse the defense.
Long three by Grant, no good. Sullivan has it. Looking for Abney. Gets it to Abney, tipped away though. Nice hustle by Grant to knock it away.
Good idea, almost great execution. She just threw that ball a split second too late.
You could see they made eye contact. It was just whether Abney thought she had the chance, or Sullivan, I should say, thought she had the chance. Brinson out. Bonilla lobs it to Abney. Slow start to the second half for Tampa. They have just one basket, and we're 4 minutes deep. Pass taken away, stolen by Nova Southeastern. They come back the other way. They get it to Williams. Williams outside. Deep three on the way by Gilmore. Good. And it's an 8-point Nova Southeastern lead.
Well, this Nova team, I mean, if you just look at them, you may underestimate them, but they came to play ball. And the 8-point lead is indicative of them wanting to do so.
7-0 run over a minute 30. Sullivan and she'll go to the line.
An attempt at three the old-fashioned way.
For Sullivan, her 8th point. And for Williams, her 2nd foul.
I'm not saying it can't happen because we witnessed the Spartans women losing here to Eckerd. However, it would really surprise me if they suffered a loss today.
Yep. Sullivan with the 3-point play. 9 for Malia. Lead is down to 5 again. About 5.5 to go, third quarter. Inside to Bryant. She turns around, hits. 6'4" with 6 feet guarding her, and she took advantage. Looks like the wingspan might be more than 6'4" as well.
Yeah, she has some long arms, man.
Bonilla to Sullivan. Abney just outside the free throw line, no good. Ball on the ground and taken away by Grant. Driving on Bonilla, back outside, this Anderson. It's Peters, who had 11 of their first 13, hadn't scored since, and a kick.
Right.
Peters averages 16 a game, and we thought she was well on her way to a huge night. Hasn't scored since, but her team has taken control of the game.
Right, that's surprising. I thought she was well on her way to 20, and uncharacteristically, Abney right now is 0 for 3 at 0 points, and I don't think that'll last all game, but that's a contribution area where you can, I mean, as the team's leading scorer, you would expect some contributions where that's concerned. However, let's go, Aaliyah. We got your back.
Tampa was shooting over 50% at the half. They're 2 of 8 this half, so have dropped down to 45% for the game, whereas Nova Southeastern not exactly shooting lights out this half either, just 2 of 7, but they've hit 4 free throws, and they've upped their lead from 3 points to 7 points with 4:44 to go. And again, we mentioned earlier, don't forget the men's game coming up at 4. Number 3 in the conference, Tampa, against number 3 in the nation, Nova Southeastern. You know, it's cold out here in Tampa, so come on in here, warm up,
right?
Cheer the Spartans on. Both teams back on the floor. Nova Southeastern inbounding under their basket. Peters finds Brinson back in the lineup. Little cutting, low post cutting. Brinson still holding on. 7 on the shot clock. Driving on Bonilla. Skips in and lays it in. And they made it a 9-point lead. Dangerous territory here for Tampa. Abney. Fouled on the way in. Get her to the free throw line, get a point on the board.
Yes, sir. And that is a game within a game right there. Abney taking it to the biggest player on the court for both teams, and the 6'4" center of Nova, and drawing a foul and getting 2 free throws. That's Jack trying to kill the Giant.
Yeah. That was Bryant's second foul, so she goes out. And there's Abney's first point.
Hopefully it's the first of more to come.
Spartans' top scorer at 14-4. Wright Ponder at 14-3. Hits them both. Lead is 7. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Spartans look like zone again, and it is. Brinson directs traffic. Goes inside to Peters, back out. Gilmore off. But getting the rebound is Peters. She misses, but Nova Southeastern with another rebound. But finally Dory Nudge takes it. A lot of second chance opportunities.
That was 2 offensive rebounds in 1 trip for them.
Gusto to Abney. Abney keeps control of the ball. This time goes to Sullivan. Little stutter step jumper inside the lane and hits. Sullivan with 11.
Yeah, mid-range queens.
Sullivan 5 of 8 today. Second Spartan in double digits. Peters misses that one, but another rebound and a foul this time. And if it's on Dory, it's her third.
The zone is working defensively. However, what kills the zone is the offensive rebounds, because everyone is in a zone and not guarding a man per se. So therefore, they're crashing the boards, and Nova's neutralizing the zone attack by getting offensive rebounds.
That was the third on Dory. Long three. Good from deep. Gilmore. She now has 15 to take the scoring lead for Nova Southeastern, and the lead is 8 again.
Right, but that's their third attempt. Right, in one possession almost. So
Gusto stutter steps and called for the travel as she went to the ground. And Tom Jesse scanning his bench and finally calls on Danielle Delano to come in. And LaShayla Wright Ponder. Probably in for, no, she's coming in for Sullivan. I thought maybe for Dory with 3, but no. So Delano, Wright Ponder into the Spartan lineup.
We got to get some boards, because without the rebound, we have no possession.
Tampa's been out rebounded 22-19 today, so fairly even, but offensively it's been 9-4 on the boards for Nova Southeastern, which has led to a 12-2 advantage on second chance points.
And that's not good.
That's the difference in the game.
Yeah, it is. Those are effort plays. And
Brinson.
Tell you this, I don't think I'll ever see a Tom Jesse coach team lacking effort.
Brinson trying to post up Bonilla, and she got called for the foul. Brinson backed her down.
It almost looked like all ball. When she turned, she turned right into Bonilla's defensive hand, and Bonilla just did what any good defender should do, which is take the ball.
That one will not go in.
As they say, and Dre just said it also, the ball does not lie.
The famous philosopher. 1 of 2, but the lead is 9, biggest lead of the game for either team. Actually, I take that back. Nova Southeastern had a 12-point lead earlier. Bonilla finds Delano. Dory Nudge outside the arc. And she falls down, and that'll be a foul on the floor.
I wish she would have threw it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the player flopped on her, and because she flopped, it tripped Dory, so I'm glad she's okay.
She has 3 fouls, 1:51 left in the third. I think Tom Jesse's going to ride as long as he can with one of his more potent players.
But that was also the 3rd foul on Grace Gilmore, who has been a great contributor for Nova Southeastern.
Yeah, she's got 15.
And she checks out of the game right now, though, trying to save her from picking up a 4th foul.
Well, they are 3 of 5, or she is 3 of 5 from 3 of 6 now from 3-point. And they are 7 of 20 overall, so she's got about half their 3-pointers. Lobbing it inside to right Ponder. Trying to muscle her way in. That one's not going to get up, and a little bit too far for the jump hook. We come back the other way, and that's Shepard. Delano guarding her. That's driving the lane is Hardy. Foul called.
She did everything great until she challenged the shot. She swung her arm and led to the referee calling the foul.
Malia Sullivan in. Machete right Ponder will sit. And it's a 10-point lead. Spartans have 11 minutes and 11 seconds to erase the lead, which is 11.
I'll tell you this, we've seen them come back from 29 points down at St. Leo, so 11 points shouldn't be too big of a feat. However, they got to get it going.
Tipped out of bounds, and it will be Tampa ball.
Nova Southeastern right now is controlling the tempo of this game and doing everything that they desire to do.
Tampa inbounding. Bonilla. They got a 20-second reset on the shot clock. Skip pass to Delano. Unloads a 3. Too long. I've noticed that it's unscientific, obviously, but when a player comes in and takes their first 3 of the game, they seem to go long.
Yes.
Unscientific, of course. That might be a jump ball. No, they call Bonilla for getting her hand on the ball.
When is that a foul? That's the second time they called that on her.
I know. That'll be her 3rd.
Wow. I mean, if you play good defense and get penalized, what are you supposed to do?
And it's now a 12-point lead.
Uphill battle.
Spartans have been outscored 18-9 this quarter. Miss. And Tampa gets the ball. Abney with 24 seconds to go. Fouled on the way in. Fouled by Shepard.
I think Abney was trying to test the officials. If you call it on that end, you got to call it on this end. But strong take. Good decision by her.
Knocks the free throw down. Uncharacteristic, though. Aaliyah Abney has 3 points today, all on the free throw line. And has only taken 3 shots from the field. Hits all 4 of her free throws.
Wherever you can get them from, just get them.
They don't have to shoot before the shot clock runs out. 10 seconds in the quarter.
Defense.
And they're going to let Shepard go one-on-one. No, they go up top. That's Grant. 1 second. The lefty shoots, and that's the way the quarter ends. We've played 30 minutes, 3 quarters, and at the end,
A return to normal and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Spartans have 10 minutes to erase a 10-point deficit. Taking a look at the standings, the first half of the season, conference season, completed on Wednesday. Tampa finishing off the first half with a 9-1 record. Barry at 8-2. Eckerd and St. Leo at 7-3. But if you look at the Eckerd record, Eckerd beat Tampa, giving Tampa its only loss. Eckerd is 7-3 in conference, but 10-1 or 11-1 overall. You say, how can that be? Well, 2 of Eckerd's games were COVID forfeits.
Wow.
They count in the conference standings, but not in the win-loss record overall. So it makes you wonder. Oh, nice drive by Bonilla on the left side. Lead is down to 8. So you wonder what Eckerd would be without 2 COVID losses.
I know, right?
And they beat Tampa here.
I remember that game. They had an international team.
Yeah. Brinson, Bonilla, and a little stare down at the moment. Now they cleared out that side for her. She tries to go, and a little Euro step. Wow. Called on Bonilla. Tom Jesse wants to travel. I would have said that was just a play on.
I kind of feel for Kayla Bonilla right now because she's had 3 fouls called on her for making good defensive plays.
Yeah.
In fact, this last play, she just stood there.
Yeah, I didn't even think she got touched. Well, the tough part is the way Nova Southeastern ran that play is as the clock ticked down, they cleared out and just left her one-on-one. There was nobody on help side defense in case that happened.
Ironically, that's the same official that called the tech on Coach Jesse.
Yes.
That has made those foul calls.
Sullivan might be a charge. No, they called a blocking foul.
Wow, anyway. It went our way, that's all I'd say.
Each team picking up a foul in the first minute of the fourth quarter, and Maya Gusto, doing other duties as assigned, will sweep the floor. Well, she's working hard at that.
I tell you, yeah. Looks like she definitely had home chores growing up.
Gusto quickly into the lineup when Bonilla picked up foul 4. And Sullivan misses that one.
She was a little flat on that free throw.
Well, most of her jump shots are relatively flat. They go about 11 feet high and sneak over the 10-foot rim.
Right. Like she shoots it on a line.
Lead down to 7, though. A couple more stops is what the Spartans need. Audrey Ramsey in guarding Grant.
Don't get face cut.
Outside the arc.
Right, make them go behind you.
Peters still looking for a point since the 11 she picked up earlier. Brinson on the drive, off the glass, doesn't go in, and taking the rebound, strong the rebound by Malia Sullivan. Behind the back goes Abney. She better find a teammate. She does.
She mishandled the ball, but she had something going.
Try the lob into Dory, off the glass, won't go, fights for it, tipped out. Abney gets it, keeps control, and then got fouled on the play by Williams.
Dory thought she was fouled.
Yeah, she's having a little conversation saying, "Sir, if I could just ask you a little bit. if you could keep a little closer eye on what's happening when I shoot." Gusto lobs it to Abney. Abney, jumper free throw line, knocks it down. Her first field goal of the game, and she now has 6.
Coming alive.
Cuts the lead to 5. And again, a stop is warranted here. Brinson, guarded by Gusto. They lob it inside to Bryant. Dory forces her to kick it out. There's a pass that gets away. That's Peters to the ground, and they call a timeout. Peters had the foresight to call the timeout as she slid on the ground, had no one to pass it to.
I love the hustle by Maya Gusto to go and dive on her so she couldn't make an easy pass out of the situation that she was in, and she had to dive on the floor to save the possession. That forces Nova to use a timeout that they may need later on.
Yeah, you're right. It forced her to not sit there and look for somebody, but she had to make a decision on what to do.
Right.
So the lead is down to 5, 54-49.
And the shot clock is at 9 also, so they will definitely be in a rushed situation when they come back.
Spartans led by LaShayla Wright Ponder with 17. Malia Sullivan double digits as well with 12. Peters has 12. Gilmore has 15, but Gilmore is on the bench with 4 fouls. Teams break the huddle.
Yeah, hopefully when Gilmore comes back in the game, we can get that 5th foul so she could be relegated back to the bench, because she's been a very good performer for Nova Southeastern today.
Well, 3 of 6 from deep, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. That's pretty good production.
Yeah, she's their leading scorer right now for this game.
Shot clock to 5. Grant on the drive. Ramsey guards, but puts it up with the left hand and in. Full court pressure. They get the ball into Sullivan. Leanne Freeland-Curry with the full court pressure and a steal. Coming back the other way. And a collision near the top of the key. And I think they get Malia Sullivan. Spartans did not handle the pressure well there.
You had several players in a cluster, and there was really not an outlet, and so resulted in a turnover.
Yeah, the empty possession. Brinson just taking some time. The lead is 7. Gilmore backs it out, now tries to drive, goes back out. That's Peters. Shot clock to 2. Brinson on the drive, gives it up, and that should be a shot clock violation. It is.
This time they weren't bailed out by the...
She went sprawling to the ground, and I think both of our eyes immediately went to that official to the right. LaShayla Wright Ponder coming in. Dory Nudge probably getting a break till that under 5 timeout. That'll give her a couple minutes of a breather.
Much needed.
She's played well with just 3 fouls. Ball kicked out of bounds. Spartans will inbound again. Full court pressure.
Yeah, I don't like how we're handling this pressure right now by Nova.
And again knocked away as Gusto can't seem to get it into anybody at the moment. Not necessarily her fault either.
I think you got to pass and pick away. Use your body to get open.
Well, LaShayla Wright Ponder is now open and unguarded.
That's the safety valve.
And they didn't get to her, but they get it to Audrey Ramsey. Still continuing at the full court pressure. Ramsey loses the ball. Stolen by Grant. The layup is in. Boy, she had it beat and then did a little reverse dribble, and she picked her pocket.
Yeah.
And another one going crazy. And it goes out of bounds, and a turnover will give the ball to Nova Southeastern.
I'm sorry, Kayla Bonilla, she's even with 4 fouls, she's coming back into the game.
Well, they need her presence out there.
They're over-dribbling.
Yeah.
They're over-dribbling, doing things uncharacteristic of their roles. I think Audrey Ramsey just took 1 dribble too many. She should have passed it off to Maya Gusto.
Spartans there is a timeout. Not sure who. Tampa did call it a full timeout. Let's step out for a second. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
You didn't have to pay. Okay.
Takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
6.5 minutes to go. Tampa down 9. Nova Southeastern with the ball. On some uncharacteristic turnovers the last few times down the court for Tampa. Have ended up in lost possessions. Bryant tries to get around Abney. Does. Misses the shot. And Lashayla Wright Ponder with the rebound. But again, full court pressure. Gusto gets it to Abney. This time the Spartans get across the timeline. Bonilla back in, as DiCarlo mentioned, with 4 fouls. And a foul called, and on Bonilla's dribble, I believe that's going to be on Grant. That'll be her third.
See, the funny thing with pressure like that, everybody thinks that they have the dribble to beat it. All you have to do is take 1 or 2 dribbles, draw the defense, pass it to the open teammate. That's it. Relieve yourself of the pressure, not invite it.
Abney knocks another one down. That's a 2. Lead is down to 7. 5:40 to go in the game. Nova Southeastern has led by 12. Tampa's biggest lead. They led 8-0 to start this game and 13-5, but have since then run into some trouble. Peters launches a 3. Not this time. Dory Nudge. She's got 3 fouls. And just sitting at just 2 points. So Abney and Dory Nudge, uncharacteristically low scoring and low shooting games. Gusto. There's Dory. Looks at the shot. Finds Bonilla. Deep 3. In and out. Abney gets the rebound. Bonilla on the drive. Off the glass? No. Peters to the other end.
2 good shot attempts. Unfortunately, neither one fell.
Yep. Shepard to the corner. Peters. Guarded by Gusto.
Push off.
Yeah. And Gusto to the ground. Driving is Grant. Hands inside to Bryant and lays it in. Nice heads-up pass underneath.
Yeah, I got to give it to her. That was a nice little slip pocket pass in the post.
Lead is back to 9. Clock not becoming a friend. Abney. Dory Nudge. Ball fake. Drives the lane. Tries to find Sullivan. Does inside. Missed the jumper.
When you're in that close, sometimes it's best to use that glass, that backboard.
Yep.
The glass is your friend.
Under 4 now. Out to Gilmore. That's Grant, I mean. There's Peters. Trying to drive and foul on Bonilla. That'll end her day, but man, oh man, I tell you, the last 4 fouls. No, they didn't call it on Bonilla, I don't think. I thought I heard him say her third. Yeah, it is on Bonilla, her 5th. She's done. A tough day. Bonilla with 9 points, but fouls out.
Wow. She stopped and let the player go to avoid picking up her 5th foul.
Yep.
And still picked. Wow. I guess she's being treated like a redheaded stepchild today.
That'll put Peters on the line. She's 3 of 5 there today. 12 points.
Wow, now Nova's probably going to go back to that pressure where we look so discombobulated trying to get the ball past half court.
They've got Gusto. You know, even Dory Nudge is a good ball handler to help break a press.
I don't think she was in the game during that.
No, she wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
So she helps to calm everything.
Not only that, if they trap her, she can see over the trap, which the other ones weren't able to. Hitting the free throw makes it 10 again.
Right. Dory's like a point center.
Yep. Rattled that one home. 11-point difference now with 3:38 to go.
Yeah, this is definitely an uphill battle.
So Peters goes out, and McGill comes back in. Nudge, right ponder, tight ropes, looks for someone and threw it away. And a foul on Sullivan. Boy, the turnovers mounting for Tampa. That's the 13th turnover to just 6 for Nova Southeastern. And the Sharks inbound. Brinson to Grant, I should say. Brinson goes inside. Nice block by Sullivan. This time they let him play, and she blocked Hardy and then gets tripped up in the backcourt. So Hardy, who got blocked, returns the favor by tripping Sullivan.
Wow, it's a pity we're not in the bonus because that could have been some points with the clock stopped.
Both teams with 4 fouls, so next foul on each side will be the bonus. Quick substitution. They get Williams back in the lineup for the Sharks.
What is it?
And they want someone to sweep the court. They want to shine up the Spartan logo before we continue.
I think I got some armor all in the car. May make the floor a little slick, though.
Here we go, 3:11 to go. Spartans down 11. Gusto to Sullivan. Terry Battle now in, and her pass deflected on the way to Dory. And another turnover. Spartans are going to get into desperation mode pretty soon. Brinson happy to just pound between the rings. 10 on the shot clock. Now they start something. McGill taken away by Dory, and a foul called. And that's from the opposite side of the court. Wow.
You know what? The bad thing about this is that you have one official overriding 2 other officials
who are closer,
and it's almost as if they're not doing their job because somebody else is overtaking every decision on the court.
The play was happening in front of the Nova Southeastern bench. 2 officials were close.
Right there.
It was called by the official on the opposite sideline.
On the backside, and it's they're clearly not in sync, and like here we're commentating this game. If I overtalk you or you overtalk me, it would mean that we're not in sync, and that's what's happening.
I just did that.
So what's happening on
See
the
how
court?
Disruptive that was?
You got one official overriding the other 2. So
now Granted, that may be too little too late, but it was still awkward. That's a travel. No? Okay. We come back the other way. Still down 11, but now just 2:20. So, Abney for three. Nails it. Lead down to 8. But they need some more stops. Probably 2 more and a couple deep buckets. 2 minutes to go in the game. Kicking it out. Oh, Peters will shoot. No good. Dory Nudge with the rebound. Gusto hustles up court.
Got to score. Any sort.
Gusto to Dory. Ball fake. Tries outside. Abney for three.
No
short. And they're not going to get it. And Gusto with a little sportsmanship there after tripping up a player.
She called a foul on her.
Did they? They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
The lead official.
Her. That's almost a play on, just incidental contact.
Now I say lead official, not to say that I don't know if she is the lead official, but she's blown her whistle 2 times as much as the other officials combined. So
that will be fourth foul on Maya Gusto. They've called 9 fouls on Tampa point guards today.
I tell you this, I mean, I don't know how the whole system works, but as a coach, can you make a request to not have somebody officiate your game?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe each home school finds officials for each game.
Gotcha.
See who's available. At this level, anyway. Gilmore hits the free throw. She now has 16.
Because I'll tell you this, do you take your car back to a mechanic that didn't do something well? So therefore, in my analogy, I wouldn't want an official officiating my game if I didn't feel they called it in
now there Gusto got tripped up, but nothing was called. And now they call over and back, even though it might have been tipped, and they're overruling it. Are they? They're waving it off, I think.
Yeah, I think they're waving it off.
This time they overruled the one official. Minute and a half to go. 10-point deficit. Spartans need some urgency. Sullivan. Free throw line. Jumper. No. Rebound to Grant and a foul called. Might be on Gusto. Or it might have been when Dory got knocked down. She may be going to the line. Yes. It was away from the ball, away from the rebound. Tall order, though, to cut 10 points down in a minute 18. Dory Nudge to the free throw line. Her first trip there today. And doesn't go.
Not a good omen, and time is not on their side. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's highly improbable right now that the Spartans women may come back and win this game. However, you have to take the lessons within the game and help them motivate you to be better for the next one.
Tom Jesse takes a timeout. We'll stay here. Tampa 19 of 44 from the floor. Actually has a better shooting percentage than the Sharks. The Sharks are 19 of 49, 39%. Tampa 43%. 3-point field goals. The difference, though, right now, because they're both shooting about 33%, but Nova Southeastern's made 5 more. Free throws about even. Nova Southeastern with 4 more free throws. Turnovers a big story here,
yes.
6 and 14. And points off turnovers, 16 to 4.
Right.
The difference in the game right there as well. Second chance points we talked about, 12 to 5. That's pretty much the difference in the game. So some of the categories the Spartans just did not win tonight.
Right.
And did not win them decisively, unfortunately.
Even though you have a higher shooting percentage, the 14 turnovers takes away from you getting more shots.
1:18 to go, 64-55. Tampa trails. And the Sharks will inbound under Tampa's basket. And here comes Brinson. Tampa waiting at half court. How long do they go without fouling? Knocked down, and will they call it on Gusto? Yes. That'll end the day for Maya Gusto. And Danielle Delano will come in. So both Spartan point guards have fouled out of this game today. To the free throw line is Gilmore. She has 17. Played most of this fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Make it 18.
If it wasn't so cold, I'd take my hat off to her, but she's definitely had a outstanding performance today for Nova.
Audrey Ramsey. Someone's just got to want to take the shot here.
Right.
Just take the shot. Abney says okay. Won't go, though.
Short.
Under a minute to go now. Nova Southeastern by 10. 40 seconds left in the game. Spartan still trying to trap. Brinson trapped near the low, going a foul called on Abney. That'll be her third. So Pistol Brinson to the free throw line. She's got 8 today.
Missed the first of 2 free throws. Hopefully the pistol stays unloaded on the second attempt. Yes.
Well short. Blanks there. Abney goes inside. Dory off the glass, gets it. Quick timeout by Tom Jesse. They got it down to 8, but only 18 seconds to go. We'll stay here and keep going.
Still got to coach. You got to play and coach until the end. Lessons to be learned.
Next up for Tampa after this game. Did I print that? Yes, I did. Okay. No, I didn't print it. The last one that showed up was this game. So I'm not sure who they play next.
It may be Embry-Riddle.
It's on the road.
Yeah.
And so it's probably not Embry-Riddle because that game was Embry-Riddle was there. So it'll have to be here next time. Well, sorry about that. It's on Malia Sullivan. She now, I believe, has 4. Free throw is good by Peters, her 15th point of the day. (16). And Tom Jesse takes a timeout. Does he got a 10-point play on the diagram?
That would be nice. A Hail Mary shot.
Maybe get style points or something. You can do it behind your back or something off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you this. Nevertheless, it's always a pleasure commentating and speaking with you. But we got one more coming up, and let's hope the men can, have us go 500 today versus Nova Southeastern.
And as we've said, Tampa at the moment 7-3 in conference play, had their 9-game winning streak stopped by Florida Southern on Wednesday. Nova Southeastern's men coming in unbeaten, ranked number 3 in the nation, averaging 99 points a game. They play 94 feet of pressure basketball. They love to get up and down the court offensively and defensively, and that's coming up in about 30 minutes. Foul called with 15 seconds to go. We'll put Audrey Ramsey at the free throw line. Ramsey can't get that one home.
Chalk it up to experience and come out and let it make you better. I mean, I've been on both sides, supplying losses to teams, and every now and then I suffered a loss. But what you try to do is not lose 2 in a row, because it's the culmination of something not so good happening. So, but at the end of the day, I could say I have more wins than losses.
All right, Nova Southeastern runs the clock out and will take a 67-58 win over the Tampa Spartans. So the Spartans now fall to 18-4, 9-2 in Sunshine State Conference play. Nova Southeastern runs its record to 11-7 and 6-5 in Sunshine State Conference play. Scoring totals for the day: Brinson had 8 points, Gilmore leading scorer with 18. Grant had 10, Peters 16, so 3 players in double digits. Anderson with 3, Hardy 4, and Bryant with 8. As a team, they shot 19 of 49, 38.8%. They were 7 of 22 from deep, 31.8%, and they were 22 of 32 from the free throw line. For the Spartans, Leah Abney, scoreless for a lot of this game, ended up with 11, hit a couple big shots late. Audrey Ramsey with a free throw in the final seconds. Dory Nudge only 5 points on the day. Malia Sullivan 12. Kayla Bonilla fouls out with 9 points. Maya Gusto fouled out with 3 points. LaShayla Wright Ponder with 17 points on the day. And that ends the Spartan scoring. They were 20 of 46, which is 43.5%. 2 of 7 from deep. That's 28.6. And 16 of 19 from the free throw line, which is 84.2. But the Spartans just could not handle falling behind and could not battle back in this game. And as I mentioned, have lost this game 67-58. DeCarlo, we got another game coming up in about 30 minutes. Men's basketball. So everybody stay with us. But thanks for watching us for women's basketball right here on TampaSpartans.tv.